Yeah. Yeah, I'm Tactical Red, and I've watched Manchester United versus Bournemouth. Oh, God. What can I say? What can I say that I haven't said 6 months ago? That's why I don't do a lot of videos, because I just feel like I'm repeating myself all the fucking time. And everyone's starting to get it right now. Everyone's seeing it now. When I saw it 6 months ago. What does that mean? I should be a manager, that's what it means. No, I'm joking. What it really means, and Ollie's shit. Now, let me go back to the last 3 games that we won. Partizan, lucky to win that game. Got dominated. Even Ollie said we were just defending like fucking, ants defending their fucking houses or whatever they live in against other ants. Just kamikaze defending, blocking and all that crap. We nicked a penalty. That's the only way we scored. Norwich, the shittest team in the league right now. They got battered 5-1 by Aston Villa at home. We only beat them 3-1. What does that say? That Aston Villa can beat them 5-1, but we only beat them 3-1. Yeah, we missed 2 penalties, but we only beat them 3-1. They're shit. They're proper shit. They're gone. They're done out here. Norwich are done out here. And then we beat Chelsea with a free kick and a penalty. And then everyone's like, oh, look, Ollie's coming in with his swagger, like he's doing bits. But he knows he's not really doing anything. Because he's not doing really anything. He even said he's winning via momentum. It's good momentum. We're building momentum. Because he can't build tactics. He can't build a team. He has to build momentum. That's why he's crap. Like, no one can tell me right now. They're Ollie in. And if they tell me they're Ollie in, I will break down their whole argument. I'll break it completely down. They're only Ollie in because they want it to work. These are the same type of guys that are in relationships, or girls are in relationships, that are hoping it's going to work. But they know deep down it's not. And they're just wasting fucking time. So these are the types. If you're that type of person, hoping, then boy, you need to check your relationship too. That's just my advice. Just check it out. You might be doing the same thing in life as well. Because this hope that Ollie has, that some fans give this guy, is ridiculous. Look at, okay, we played basically our first team except for Luke Shaw and Pogba. I mean, Luke Shaw is not even all that anyway. And we still didn't fucking do nothing. He brings on Greenwood and he hits the post. You can see there's a striker there. But he doesn't play him. He only brings him on the bench. He never starts him in the Premier League game. He's never started a Premier League game. Can you believe that? But he's all about the fucking youth. He's not about youth. I mean, Fred and McTominay have been overused. I said to somebody, actually I tweeted it out. Check my tweet. Tactical United. Yeah? Tactical Red. At Tactical Red, should I say. Check out my tweet. I said, I'm worried about Bournemouth because we played too many games with the same team. I'm worried. And look what happened. We look like lackluster. Because you know our game? Our game is all about energy and pressing. Because that's all we have. All we have is work rate because we don't have any quality. And Ollie and Mick Phelan and Michael Carrick and Mick McKenna have no coaching. I said this already about Mike Phelan. He's a dead coach. Dead coach. McKenna and you got Ollie and McKenna and Ollie and Phelan clearly are making the most decisions when it comes to that. So I don't even blame McKenna and Carrick at the moment. I blame Ollie and Phelan because these two are the ones who are making all the decisions. 100%. And we just look flat. We just look, people talk about how good McTominay was. I never ever think McTominay's that good. He gives the ball away too much for a top midfielder. Anyone who's in midfield can't be giving the ball away that much. It's frustrating for the strikers. He just constantly gives the ball away. Yeah, sometimes he does good things and does tackles, does a shot, does a nice pass, drives a little bit. But the fundamentals of a midfielder is he gives the ball away too much. This is what I'm saying. Why are we playing? Why do people think that this guy's good? Why? Like, he's not that good. Like, you just think he's good because we're so shit that every now and then he has a good game. You think, oh man, you know, Tomlin's really stepping up. Stepping up to what? Honestly, like, this is just bullshit. Like, 3 wins, and the most important game was Bournemouth, and we lost 1-0 with that lackluster performance. The whole team is, like, I would say most of them are shit. I don't rate Young. 80 million for Maguire is looking like a fucking robbery right now. Like, people talk about, what pisses me off is people talk about he's made 3 good signings. This is what pisses me off the most. This is what gets to me more than anything. If you've made 3 good signings, how can you be worse than the season before? That doesn't make any sense. It's completely delusional. It's like, I don't know. It's like saying, okay, I'm a chef and I cooked and I was okay at cooking, but now I've changed my spices. And because I've changed my spices, even though my food is worse, I've changed my spices and my food is worse. My food tastes worse, but I still make good choices in changing my spices. The whole point of changing your spices is to have good food. And right now, we've signed players and we don't have a good football team. Because the players that we signed are unnecessary. Only one is necessary was Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka was the only one. Maguire, you telling me, are you, like honestly speaking, are you telling me Maguire's better than Smalling? Are you telling me that? Someone tell me that now. Because Smalling wins headers. Smalling wins headers. Today, Maguire got bullied. Like, Lindelof is dropped off since Ollie. He's dropped off since Ollie. Since Ollie's come in, Lindelof has got worse, progressively worse. Smalling, to me, Smalling's looking better than Maguire defensively. Yeah, he can't pass. But boy, it doesn't even make a difference what we're trying to do anyway. Like, what's Maguire doing for us? What's 80 million doing for us? What's that doing for our team? Nothing. It's not doing anything for our team. So we wasted 80 million. Do you know what? 80 million could have gone in so many departments. And yeah, we did need a defender, but why do you have to spend 80 million? All this special scouting and recruitment team that we have, why are they not finding players for 20 million, 30 million that we can sign? Look what Fergie did. Vidic. Unknown a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Why are we not doing that? Because our recruitment team is crap. That's why we're not doing that. And that's why we're spending 80 million on Maguire, 50 million on Fred, 50 million on Wan-Bissaka. And Wan-Bissaka's a good signing. For me, Wan-Bissaka's fine. The other two, Dan James, bench, fine, you have him for the bench for certain games. But he's not a starter. I said this from the beginning. He's limited. He can't produce things and without space. He needs space. He hasn't scored since the beginning of September. We're now in November. I don't know if he's going to score again this year. No one can tell me Dan James is a great signing. He's okay. He's a bench player, but we're starting him every fucking game. And it's because Ollie doesn't have any tactics. Or he doesn't know how to buy. Or maybe the recruitment team suggested players for him. But because they're not Brexit players, he doesn't care. I mean, Ollie might as well join the Brexit party. Ollie might as well be on the Brexit party with Nigel Farage and them, man. Because that's what he's about. He's about Brexit. And you see when you have Brexit players, you're like Bournemouth. Because Bournemouth just have Brexit players too. You're like Bournemouth, you're levels. Because Brexit players don't win you shit. They don't win you shit. It's mad. It's mad. I mean, where do we go from here now? Where did you fans that love Ollie, that think Ollie's the best thing, where do you guys go from here now? Do you know what pisses me off the most? Is Rio Ferdinand saying, oh, we knew it was going to be like this. They're all young. They're a young team. blah, 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 blah. Stop. Well, I've lost respect for Ferdinand. I used to respect Ferdinand. Do you know that? I used to respect him. I've lost respect for him. He's a pussy. He don't want to talk about Man United because he knows that it's like Fergie's ingrained in his man not to talk shit about their own players or their friends. He's ingrained it in them. But no one's real out here. Even Keane can't even say it. Even Roy Keane can't even say, well, boy, you don't look good for the manager. Because he's a shit manager anyway. He's failed so many times. And so he's obviously going to blame players because that's what he does. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to understand, as Man United fans, we need to be real. Like, we need to stop rating players that are not as good as we think they are. We need to stop that. It's stupid. Stop rating McTominay. He's not that good. Like, what does he do that's that good? Look at Paul Scholes. Look at Roy Keane. Look at Michael Carrick. I heard someone say, oh, that was like a Michael Carrick pass. Michael Carrick could thread the ball into your feet like 9 times out of 10. McTominay's 4 times out of 10. I could probably thread it 3 times out of 10. Like, he's not a good player. He's not a good player. Like, he's okay. But he's not that type of player. He's not, going to take us anywhere where we need to be. Like, if you want a mid-table club, McTominay's your guy. McTominay should be with Bournemouth. Like, there's another guy who looked better than McTominay who was playing for Bournemouth, to be honest. Like, he looked better than McTominay. That's what tells me what's going on with Man United fans. What's going on with Man United fans? Rating players that are not that good. Rashford wasn't in the game. Martial was linking, but then he lost faith in the midfield because the midfield couldn't find him. So he kept making runs, they couldn't find him. Like, you can't keep making runs after runs and the midfield are not finding you. You're gonna get frustrated. But he didn't have a good game anyway, and I don't think it was his fault or even Rashford's fault, to be honest. I think Dan James, he just shows that he lacks quality. Like, he just shows that he doesn't have the quality to be what Man United need him to be. And he's going to be a substitute player. Not like no other manager would have him starting. But Ollie does because he's not a level manager. I'm just disappointed with our team. I'm just disappointed with the team. I'm disappointed with the board in a sense. But do you know what I'm most disappointed with? I'm more disappointed with fans. I blame a lot of these fans and a lot of these dumb pundits, especially the ex-Man United players, who back Ollie, who say, be patient, give time. Because under Fergie, we was never like that. Under Mourinho was never like that. Under Van Gaal was never like that. Under Moyes was never like that. Never like that. But now with Ollie, all of a sudden, we have to give him time. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Honestly, we don't need to give him time. He is a dead manager and he will get sacked. He will not be successful. I've said this from March, April. He is not good. And people was hating on me. People was attacking me. And I'm right. I know I'm right. I don't care what anybody tells me. He's not good. He's limited. He has no tactics. He's from Norway. He doesn't know anything about Norway. He doesn't know how to talk. You can see in his press conferences, everything is about, I hope we play well. I hope we win. Hope, 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 hope. But you know why? Because he doesn't know nothing. And it's simple facts. I don't know, man. I'm done with Ollie. Anyone who wants to back Ollie, please just leave a message in the comment and tell me your reason. I would really like to know your reason because I can't see any logic behind it. I can't see a logical reason behind it. And if you want to blame the board, you can't. Because Ollie decided not to buy players. As I said from the beginning, it's on Ollie. I said from the start, in the summer, I said he is not selecting the players. Everyone was blaming the board. And I'm like, I don't think it's the board. I was saying this. And then he comes out last week or the week before and he said, I decided not to buy a midfielder. I've decided that we can survive without a striker. So no one can blame the board now. So if you want to keep blaming the board, go ahead. But do you know what? It doesn't make sense anymore. It's Ollie. And you can clearly see mentally something's wrong with him. I'm Tactical Red. This Tactical United. Man United are shit. And everybody knows it.